Hey, hello everybody. Thank you for coming to this week's video blog here at California Realty Training. So glad you made it. Listen, today I want to discuss something that's particularly important to me, and that's predictions with the real estate world while we're going through this crisis. You don't want to miss this one. Hey, so what I'd like to do first is this. I'd like to make sure that we're all on the same page. Now, let's get something straight. We're all going through difficult times right now. I mean, we're going through something that'll probably never happen again in our lifetime. This is completely new to all of us, right? I mean, a lot of us are going through financial difficulties. We're becoming very stressed. We have extreme anxiety. We don't know what's to come next. We wish we could predict the future. We wish we knew what was going to happen next week, next month. Hell, where are we going to be at next year? We don't know what the hell's going on. It seems like everything right now is up in the air. And I'm certain you agree with that. It seems like nothing is certain. And that's the tough part about going through this, this pandemic, this crisis we're going through, is that everything is uncertain. And we're so used to having everything secure, certain. I know what's going to happen tomorrow. I know what's going to happen next week. We're all extremely comfortable with knowing what's going to happen in the future. And right now, that's far from where we are. Now, although uncertainty can drive us crazy, we have to move forward. We have to be able to say, you know what? I'm going to be prepared. But the deal is this, prepare for what? Prepare for what, goddammit? Prepare for what when we don't know what's going to happen next week? How can we prepare for something that we have no idea is to happen? Predictions, predictions, predictions. So here come predictions. So now we have specialists. We have economic specialists. We have people giving their opinions. We have people speculating. We have people saying, you know what? You can expect this to happen. You can expect this to happen. And if I were you, I'd expect this to happen. But how can we expect something to happen when we've never experienced this before? Think about that. Think about that for a second. How can we expect something to happen that we've never experienced it in the history of this country? You see, so when we have specialists giving their opinions, when we have specialists saying, we predict this is going to happen, and it's not based on data, it's based on opinion, it's based on, well, it looks like it might happen. We think it might happen. It's possible. We'll see. We got a good feeling. When we have words like that used, we continue to be uncertain. And of course, uncertainty brings anxiety, stress, because we aren't certain. I mean, it's predicted by economists right now, by the best economic specialists with the most experience. They're expecting our economy to turn around by the third quarter of 2020, have a nice quarter, towards the end of the year, and have a great 2021. Now, how can we predict that? How can that prediction be correct if we've never gone through this type of situation in the history of our country? But when you hear words like we think, we believe, we hope, we anticipate, we feel, we'll see what happens. Well, how does that provide security for us realtors? How does that provide security for you trying to run your own business? It's difficult. Ready? Here it comes. I'll give you a prediction, and it's a 100% guaranteed prediction. People need to buy houses. People need to sell houses. There is no doubt. My prediction is that people will continue to buy houses, and my prediction is that people will continue to sell houses. So I predict that you should go out there and continue to work your tail off and assist these people in doing so. You're the professional. Your job is to take something that's certain, execute it, and move on to the next one. What's the certainty in this? People have to buy. People have to sell. People need you. That's certainty. We need that to happen. There's no question about it. But one thing is certain when it comes to real estate, as long as there's homes, real estate agents, realtors, salespeople, whatever you want to call it, are going to be required in a real estate transaction, and that's where you come in. That's certain. That we can predict, that your services will be necessary. Hope this helps you out. I want you to think about this. Don't let all the negativity and all the predictions fool you. Make one thing certain. Predict that you will wake up. Predict that you will go out there and work your tail off. Predict that people will need you, whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, or 5 years from now. Hope this helps you out. Keep on rocking, and we'll hope to see you next week. Hey, thanks for watching this last video. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. Hey, do us a favor. If you think a family member or a friend would also enjoy it, why don't you share it with them? I guarantee it, they're going to get something out of it. In addition, if you have any comments, questions, or a topic you want us to discuss, hey, leave it down in the comment section. And one last thing. If you haven't subscribed yet, what the hell are you waiting for? Do it right now. Hope to see you next week.